Welcome back, everybody. Trying out a new camera today, so let's see how it works. We are going to do a 9,999.9 mile review and what went wrong with my 2020 Can-Am Spyder F3T. Let's get started. Like I said, it's July 1st. It's pretty warm. We got some storms coming in, so this is going to be pretty quick. Alright, so let's start with how it's holding up. It's kind of dirty. The wife helped me wash it today. We did the best we could in the short time we had. Front tires look good, a little cupping. So when I talk about cupping, you'll have one piece of tread higher than the other. So this one's low, this one's high, this one's low. Notice this with the Spyders. If you have the ability to take the tire off the rim and just cross the tires, it cleans them up, so that cupping then goes away. Front tires are looking good. I have not inspected the front brake pads yet, which I'm a little concerned about. Paint, remarkable. Seats, remarkable. The color to the seats is perfect. My big fat belly is rubbing the center part here a little bit, and then the wife, we washed it one day and she drug her shoe across it and scraped it. You know, it is what it is. Saddlebags, yep, they're there. And then let's talk about the almighty tire, and I can't get down to see it. Look at that brand new tread on that tire at 10,000 miles. So let's start with the things I don't like about this thing. The first thing is I am not a fan of the SM6 where you just upshift, upshift, downshift, downshift as you stay on the gas. There's some cases that it works. You're in traffic, you just need a quick downshift. You know, I like it then, but it's just too slow, and I just like the manual shift, to be honest with you. At 10,000 miles, I've also had to put rear brake pads on this thing. Kind of shocking that at 10,000 miles I needed rear brake pads, but they were gone. Also needed a rear tire. And why I'm thinking the brake pads went out is there was a recall on the coast-to-coast rear seat to where it did not activate the safety switch, being 2 up. So I think they made it to where once that seat's on here, that switch is always deployed. So it's using a lot of rear brake to slow me down going into corners. That's the only thing I can think of. Rear tire, normally I get a little bit more out of the factory rear tires. I think what's going on is I've been 2 up a lot on this. Once you're 2 up, you're putting a lot more weight on that back tire, and it just wore out. The one glitch, and this is a big one, I even called a shop. I was like, what in the world is going on with my Spyder? Can you help me? And they were like, we've never heard of this before. We don't know what to tell you. Thank goodness I have a dear friend who does not have a Can-Am Spyder. His name is Chad, and he did some Googling. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm going down the road, I happen to look down, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm almost at 10,000 miles. I'm gonna watch it roll over to 10,000 miles. And it stayed at 9,999.9 miles. Legit stayed, and I'm like, what's going on? Call the dealer, can you help me? They're like, we've never heard of this, we don't know what's going on. So see where it says, hey, this is in a trip mode. So normally I'm used to the miles of the vehicle always here, and then if you want to do a trip, you go into a different screen. Well, on this Spyder, whatever trip you're in, it will put it down here. So this whole time I'm like, what in the world is going on with my Spyder? It was just me not knowing how to read this Spyder. So if we go into, you can see I'm on A, 9,999.9 miles. Same here, 9,999.9 miles. And then if you scroll up, over, it goes to B, same amount, and then scroll over one more and it goes to total. So then, oh, wrong button. You turn that on by this. Turn it off, turn it on. So now, this is showing the true mileage of the vehicle where it says total. Ooh, 264 hours, 12,950. So once again, it then displays it down here, 12,950.4 miles. And the only reason I bring that up is because I kind of fell for it. Not doing the research, not reading the book, I literally thought something was wrong with my Spyder because it said 9,999 miles. And I was like, my Spyder's broken. It's brand new. It can't be broken. But like I said, Chad did some Googling and said, oh, you need to change it in your settings. And I'm like, no, I went to my settings. I just didn't turn it on. So like I said, you can go to your settings and see how that, oh, you can't see. Okay, so you can go to your settings and see how it's not highlighted. And the one that's highlighted is the total. See how that little dot is up at the top? So if you want to do this, now this is highlighted, you hit your up button, it takes that jog to the top. So now I can hit the right. Now we're over here on total. Hit your up, turn on your total mileage. Total mileage, 12,950.4. And yeah, look at that temperature, 97 degrees in Ohio. Ay, ay, ay. And like I said, we're about ready to get some rain. So let's go over this one more time. All in all, I think the Spyder's holding up great, 12,000 miles. The only issue we've had is a user issue on myself. I need to check the front brake pads because I have gone through rear brake pads. Thought that was a little bit quick, but hey, it is what it is. I put a rear tire on this thing. I still have not fixed the mirrors. They're very vibrating. Le Monster makes a kit where you bolt them directly to. I just haven't done that yet. You know, the other thing I don't like about this Can-Am Spyder is it is an SE6. And an SE6 just simply means it's the standard 6-speed transmission with an electronic shift instead of the manual shift. The upgrades I've done to this thing are the ultimate floorboards, which I love, the coast-to-coast seat, the back shelf that bolts to the factory backrest that's not adjustable, the RAM mount, and Le Monster's 12-volt power source. That's what I've done to it. These are the things I like. And that was the one failure that I called a dealer about. And here it wasn't a failure, it was user error. So this is my Spyder. Any questions, drop them below. Like I said, it's been a blast so far. It's not an F3, but you know, I love it. One other thing, these saddlebags look like they are huge on the outside. The storage on the inside isn't as good. The shad bags hold more. So, you know, if you're looking at an F3 or an F3T and you like the F3 minimalism, the kind of naked cruiser, get some shad bags. They hold more. And that's it. That is my Can-Am Spyder. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Stay safe. I'll see you down the road.